The top 8 mistakes that people make when advertising on Amazon. You could be missing out on sales and opportunities if you don't know about them. Watch the entire video to learn how to fix them. Okay, so we will start with the 8 points of common mistakes that sellers making when they advertise on Amazon. And it could lead to loss in sales and really not sending the right signals to Amazon, because we all know that Amazon is using the data from our advertising account to really help with their organic algorithm on how well to rank you for specific keywords. So if, for example, they see a good CTR and good conversion rate for a specific keyword that you're bidding on, they will most likely rank you higher organically for that specific keyword. Or if, for example, you bid on a specific product on a competitor with a sponsored product targeting campaign and you convert well and the CTR is well, they're most likely to lock your position, usually position number 1 there, even if you are not the highest bidder. So let's jump into the first point, and they are not in a specific order, just 8 of them that I saw from experience that I had on my account and that I saw others doing. The first one is poor campaign structure. When you are not organized, when you don't keep a good campaign structure, it leads to mess. When you're a mess, you're less likely to take action and do the things that you need to do. And I can really give an example from real life. Let's say your home is, or your house or your room is in a mess. You always postpone it because in your head it's like, oh, I have a lot of work, a lot of things to really organize and clean. The same with Amazon. If you have a mess and it piles up, so you create one campaign with the wrong structure, with the wrong naming, and then you create another one, in your head, it sits in your head, and you most likely going to postpone these fixes. So the same applies again to the Amazon PPC. You want to get things faster, you want to be more productive, and the more organized you are with your structure and naming and organization, the better results that you will have. Point number 2, not importing good converting ASINs and keywords. So when you bid on a sponsored manual campaigns or automatic campaign, whether that's, doesn't matter what kind of campaign you have, and you go to the search term report or to the placement report, you have to find which keywords are performing well, take them out of that report and bid on them on exact, or add them to a manual targeting or ASIN product targeting campaign. A lot of people are just not doing it. And what happened is that it doesn't really help you with ranking, organic ranking. So if, let's say, you bid on an auto campaign on a close match and you have a keyword hairbrush for kids and it's converting very well, you have like a 10% ACoS and good conversion, good CTR. What happened is that Amazon doesn't really give you a ranking juice for that specific keyword. You could get much higher rankings by having one keyword campaign for that keyword, bidding high, showing more frequently, so you can stick your organic placements and rankings as well. So this is a common mistake that people do. By not doing this also, you're not really aware which keywords are performing well. Because you know, oh, the auto campaign is working well, but maybe it's just 1 or 2 keywords from that campaign that are doing well. Point number 3, not adjusting bids. A lot of times people neglecting their bid management tasks. They are not doing it frequently enough, and it's the basic of managing an advertising account. You have to make sure that you go and you adjust bids. I like to go by ACoS. I like to go by CTR and sales. This for me is the main metrics. And you have to be careful not to make changes too quickly too, on the other hand. So make sure that you have a bid strategy in place. You have reminders, check it every week, every 2 weeks. You do it as a part of your routine, because it's the number 1 task that you have to do when you manage your own PPC. And believe me, a lot of people are really neglecting it, forgetting to do bid changes to some of their keywords, or not doing them frequently enough, or letting months pass before they realize that a keyword is not performing as they thought it's performing. So really being on top of your PPC campaigns is a must. Point number 4, not using day parting when you have limited budget. So we all know that at certain hours of the day, your product, your ads getting more sales than others. We also know that the cost per clicks are different during different hours of the day. But if you're limited with budget, and I'm not talking about accounts that have unlimited budget and they want to maximize their traffic to their listings. I'm talking about, let's say you have a campaign that is constantly every day getting out of budget. So when you're getting out of budget, at least you spend that budget in the best hours of the day. And a lot of people not doing it. Make sure that you watch my video about the PPC automations tool that I'm using, Scale Insights. You can check it out on how you can do day parting, okay? Now, point number 5, not adding negative keywords regularly. This is also very basic thing. You have to go to your search report, and if you find keywords or ASINs that got 30, 40, 50 clicks but 0 conversions, you might want to add them as a negative. It's waste of money. Those are wasters that are eating your budget but don't give you results. And people don't really understand this basic mechanism sometimes. And they're just not adding negatives, which is super basic. If you guys enjoy the content that I'm working very hard to provide and produce for you for free, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment with any feedback or questions do you have, because I personally reply to every comment. And I will also appreciate your support by checking the links and the sponsors in the description below. That's the only way that we keep this channel alive. Point number 6, not bidding on your brand keywords. So let's say your brand is XYZ hair brushes. You have to bid after you get more and more and more sales and your brand is growing. People will start searching for your brand name on Amazon or on Google. So you want to make sure that you're bidding on your brand name, exact match, phrase match, so you don't allow competitors to steal traffic and sales from your brand name search terms. Point number 7, not utilizing all types of campaigns. So I see it all over, like every time, again and again. People setting up automatic, sponsored manual, and and that's it. They're not utilizing all the other good, great campaigns that Amazon is offering us. Sponsored headlines, sponsored band video ads, sponsored display, like different objective, optimized for conversions, optimized for impressions, sponsored video ads for product targeting. There are so many options that you can check, and when you try all of them, you can see which one performed the best. But if you don't just try one or two, you are missing on opportunity. You are missing on places that your competitors might be in. Point number 8, not adding one words as negatives. So when you go to a search and report, you can download, I suggest the longest that it's allowing you to do, let's say 60 days, right? And you filter them by those that only have one word. For example, your product is hair brush for kids, but then you see that you got like 30 clicks for the word, for people that searched for the word hair. Now, it could be hair brush, it could be hair cream, it could be hair extension. You don't know really what is their intent. Usually with one word search terms, I always add them as negative, unless it's like my brand name. So those are most common mistakes that people are doing, and I suggest that you understand them. And if you're doing some of them, hopefully you can learn by me sharing those with you and fix them. So thank you very much for watching this video. As always, thank you for your support. Thank you for the people that are part of our group, that are part of our community. If you want to join our Facebook group, make sure that you check the link down below. It's $10 lifetime membership, and it's definitely worth it. I only do it so I can make sure that you're a serious seller. You're not there to spam. You're not there to take clients or advertise your own services. You are there because you're a seller and you want to be around other sellers that are helping each other. That's the only group of this. I'm sorry, the only purpose of this group. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.